Okay, so I have to talk about the storm chasing trip. I posted a comment showing the screenshots of how people reply and attack coping mechanisms and just don't show any sympathy. And this is the type of comment I get a lot of the time, is people just berating me and being rude for no reason at all. I also love how this guy literally has no videos, so it's like, what right do you have to even say anything? But it's like, and yeah, I really wasn't the nicest, but I'm just so sick of people like this. And I also sick of how when this happens, no one says anything. To be fair, in this particular instance, this came after most of the views, so maybe people just didn't see it. They'd already watched the video and moved on. But in general, when this type of behavior, it comes to me, no one says anything, and it's my job to deal with these little snipers all on my own. And I mean, sure, it's like I'm an overheal heavy versus a body shot sniper in TF2. One of them's not going to take me down. They mean nothing. They're weak. Their opinions mean nothing to me. But over time, they can whittle you down. And if there's too many of them and nothing's done, they can take you out. So what needs to happen is there needs to be pyros using detonator. There needs to be medics re-healing you to counter their BS. There needs to be spies going behind the enemy lines and backstabbing these wankers. Like, it shouldn't be my job. It shouldn't be anyone's job to deal with little snipers like this who come on videos where you're clearly hurt and say stuff like this or call you rude because how dare you stand up for yourself? Or you write a story that's very personal and people are saying you got what you deserve when you got vote bombed and you're toxic when you stand up for yourself. And no one backs you up. They all back them up and even go out of their way to vote bomb your stories. This happened to me, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who's been treated this way if this is this common. It's not my job to put up with this by myself. And while we can't change how these a-holes act, we can make it clear to them this is not going to fly here, so you might want to keep your mouth shut because it's going to be more trouble than it's worth. Y'all need to do a bit better. I don't know, maybe it's not fair in this particular instance to say it because, again, this came after most of the views, but y'all need to do better. Like, in general, this should not be something that constantly goes uncontested, and yet that's what I see. So just come on, say something against these types. Call them out, report them, get them removed. No one like this should be allowed to berate people and get away with it.